Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel Planet Build, and welcome to Sunshine Scandinavia. Although it's raining, it doesn't look like Sunshine Scandinavia right now, but it will be when it is finished, and it's starting to look like it quite a bit. Now, in the last video, we have done some work on the volcano over here, on the beach section for the guests, and we're going to expand this section even further in this video with some flumes on the left side. But before we're going to do that, I just wanted to show you guys the things that I've adjusted for this park, because I wasn't quite happy with the entrance, mostly because this was built in the first stages of me playing Planet Coaster 2, so I did need to get used to the path work and how all the other things work in the game, the scenery that is in the game. So today we're going to slightly adjust this section over here. But before we could do that, I had to replace the entrance for the pool section over here, which is actually now on this side. And it's opposite to the entrance for the volcano section, where you can actually have a swim also. So you got the entrance for the Viking pool over here. There is a small drink and snack stand over here, which you can also have a seat. And I'm going to add in a building where a guest service counter will be, so that you can buy tickets for the swimming pool. And then you actually enter the swimming pool over here. So the only thing that I did is swap those two buildings from this section over here, and now the changing rooms, which was firstly in this area over here, is now on this side, and that gives me the opportunity to rework this section of path over here, because I think it's too wide and just straightforward. So I'm going to add some curved path work, and I'm probably going to make this river go underneath it, just to give a little bit of more detail into this section. And also a thing I did adjust is the staff area over here. Nothing much, but just, you know, making sure all those the generators and the water filters are nicely placed, or better placed than it was before. So, and you still got the splintery wooden coaster over here, which is probably one of my best views in this park. In my opinion, when the coaster runs down here, you got the volcano in the background, you got the coaster over here in front of this entrance section. So first we're going to adjust this section over here with the path work, and then afterwards we're going to add a second section for the swimming pool area on this side of the volcano, on the left side, and that will be the area where also our first flume will appear. So there you have it for the rework of this first section of the park. As I said before, this was just a straight path going down to the volcano, and I wanted to add a little bit more detail, and not just a straight path, but different types of paths. So in this case, some more curved paths and options for people to go left, right, and maybe in between. And add a little bit more detail and some flowers to this section. I've also made this pond even further running through this park, and for any future updates in this park it can run even further through the park. I've also added in this bridge over here, which kind of was a pain in the ass because it curves around on this section but also in this section, so it's quite hard to make, but I guess it's just fine for now. And also this centerpiece over here, which actually moves clockwise, and then the sphere in the middle with the fire in it goes anti-clockwise. So we get a small centerpiece over here. And also a bridge on the first section of the park. And still something I need to rework on is the first thing that guests see when they actually spawn this park, but I'm not quite sure what to make over here yet, but maybe that will be something for I don't know, maybe some parts later. First, let's just focus on the park, and I think this is a nice addition to the park. You now got the people entering the ticket office over here, the actually entrance. Then I have to travel through some small pathwork to eventually get to the park. Now, as I said before in the other videos, the park will be an inner circle with swimming pools surrounding the volcano, and then the outer section of the park will be for the attractions. And for now, we're probably going to work on the flumes over here on the left side of the volcano. There eventually will be a huge swimming area around the volcano, a lazy river also going through the volcano, and probably a wave coaster or a splash coaster coming out of the volcano in the front. But there will be something for later also. So let's just start working on the flume on the left side right now. And so there you have it for the speed build section of this video. Before this video ends, I just wanted to show you guys the things that we built today, and just a small glimpse on this one because I've already shown this one in the video earlier. This walkway is adjusted because it just was one straight walkway, and I think the diversity in the walkways over here, the pathing, gives a little bit more detail to the first section of the park. And we moved the entrance to this pool area over to this side over here. Now in the last video you've seen that this section over here will be the swimming section. You got the volcano. Surrounding the volcano will be a lot of swimming pools, some flumes, a lazy river, stuff like that. So you got the entrance for this pool area over here, and there also will be an entrance in the backside, but that will be added in another video. And hopefully the addition to change the weather will be updated soon, and I thought I saw it online that it would be December 12th, because it's raining a lot in this park and you don't want to build a huge swimming park with the environment just being rainy all day. So this is the first section of the swimming area, and today we built the second section of our swimming area, and that is a small children pool over here, or actually two, one shallow and one wading. And you got the centerpiece over here, and when you go to the right side you are entering the flumes. Now these two flumes will be the first two that will be added into the volcano section, and there's also a lazy river running through it. Now let's just first have a look at the two pools over here. As you've seen in the speed build, I've added in two flumes on this side, but you haven't seen the detail in them and the tower, which just covers up the stairs to actually enter the flume. So you got two nice flumes here, not big flumes, just probably for children or maybe some teenagers. You got the So Delightful over here, a lot of beds and some umbrellas. I've added in some custom showers. It's not working for the people, but I think this is just a nice detail that you can have on the beach, also over here. And this area over here is just a small children swimming pool with some elements over here which trigger each, I guess, 15 to 20 seconds. And I didn't trigger them all at the same time because that just gives a little bit of a difference and more detail by not having them run at the same time. And over here you got the hot dog squad. Small backstage area over here. Oh, the end of the day report is there. And again, it's raining very hard. So you got the small staff section over here with the water filtration and the power, and also some staff buildings. And this was the thing I found on the workshop. Just a small stand for all those tubes, and I think that blends in nicely with the rest of the environment. And there's also a hidden event in this swimming pool section, and therefore I just need to speed up the time, but I will add that in the end of the video when the highlights just kick in, because it just takes way too long for the time to be at 9 o'clock, because the event just runs hourly. You know what we can do? We can go ahead and ride this flume over here. Now the entrance for this flume is actually going to be inside the volcano. I have to cover up this whole section in the next video, but for now it's fine. So you have the entrance over here, and then on the left side will be something for later, because this is the water coaster which will run through the volcano and also jumps out of the volcano on the front side. And also there will be something for for future parts of this Scandinavia park. Now let's just write this one over here. Go ahead and put it in test mode, and then just see what this flume does. And I changed the colors of this flume to those dark brown, green and gray colors because I think that blends in nicely with the volcano. And then somewhat lower of this section you got the yellow body flume. And I made that yellow on purpose because I think that just gives a little bit more detail, but it's not that high, and I think when it's up all the way up here, I think the yellow, if I would have made this one yellow, I think that would just be a little bit too much, and I think it just blends in nicely with the colors of the mountain, of the volcano, and then it's fine to just have this one being yellow. Now this one just travels to a small section downhill, then over the lazy river, and just that gives a nice view when you're in the lazy river, just like that. And then it goes down into this cave and eventually ends up in the same pool as the other flume is. And there you have it for this section of this swimming area in the center of this park. Now I think this is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 2 sections are ready, and there's still 3 more sections to be added. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to add the swimming section first, or I'm going to work on a attraction area over here. Otherwise I would just be uploading videos of making those swimming pools, but I'm kind of excited to make the lazy river because it still needs a little bit of theming to make it blend in with the environment, and yeah, have it actually look nice from all angles, even if you're a guest, so from a guest point of view, but also when you are inside the lazy river or you're enjoying the lazy river. So there will be something. Yeah, and I think that's it for today's video. Let's just go ahead and see what time it is. No, I'm going to add this one in later because this is just a nice little detail that I added in to this swimming pool area, but it's still not 9 o'clock, so